on the other side of it, if you're perhaps witnessing someone in your life who is going through a wave of grief, how can we support them? What are some things that you might suggest?
That's a really good question. People are different about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think, as a rule, it is really important, first of all, to acknowledge it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, one of the questions that the young people that came in my death and dying class at Ramapo College would say at the first day, I'd say, "Why are you doing this class?" And they'd say, "I want to know what to say.
Oh.
I want to know what to say." And the anxiety of a freeze we all go into. Here's
Yeah.
the death fear. We don't know what to do with this death thing or change thing. So we freeze and we don't say anything, right? It can be so painful for people not to have it acknowledged. I remember this when my mom died, and I had a sister-in-law, and the first time I saw her, she came in and started talking about something else. And it really wasn't okay that people didn't come over and say, "I'm so sorry about your mom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just so sorry about your mom. I know you're going through something." That acknowledgement by the community, your community, is really important. So if you're part of somebody's community, start by going through the freeze and saying, "I may not know what to say. I really don't, but I'm really sorry. And I know you're going through something."
Mm.
And opens up some space for that person. Otherwise, the message is, please act like nothing's going on for you. And that's a burden for somebody grieving. Um, then making some spaces to be with people. People will avoid you a lot, or they'll invite you out but try to cheer you up.
Mhm.
And that's an agenda too. So yeah, that can be a lot. I mean, crowds are not good for people in grieving very often. It's overwhelming. But, doing one-on-one walks or just being quiet with people, being present, not expecting people to talk about it, but also leaving the space to talk about it, giving your own memories of the person that was lost. These things are things that generally are helpful.
Mm.
And also nature and things that are rhythmic. Walking's terrific for people that are, because we're so destabilized in our legs
Mm.
after a major loss of a partner or something like that.
Those make a lot of sense. Something to anchor into. And I liked that languaging of I don't necessarily know what to say here, but I wanted to acknowledge the loss you're going through. I'm so sorry. I'm here. Just let you know that. I think that's important because I think sometimes there is that agenda to try and cheer people up or even say, "How are you doing?" And then putting pressure on that person to perform that they're doing well, as you said.
Doing well. Well,
What does that mean? Like,
I don't know how I'm doing.
right? Yeah.
Obviously bad. I think that when you're in grief, you unconsciously are assessing people all the time for their capacity to hold you. Whether your world is in two camps: the people that can and the people that can't.
Wow.
And sometimes that people that can is very small.